April never told anyone she was looking for him. Not her friends, not her family, not even herself, really. She just packed a bag, booked a flight, and went. First stop was Italy, then Portugal, then everywhere else. She told people she was chasing freedom, adventure, life, but really, she was chasing a feeling. That quiet moment when you look across the room and just know, there you are, except it never came. April's Instagram said she was living the dream. Solo dinners with candlelight, ocean views, colorful cocktails, sunsets with just her and the sky. What it didn't show were the nights she dressed up just in case and came home alone, or the way she stared at couples on park benches and felt that quiet, hollow ache in her chest. And then there were the men. God, the men. There was the backpacker in Peru who played guitar under the stars and then asked for money the next morning. The French architect who kissed like a dream but vanished the second she talked about feelings. The desert wanderer in Arizona who told her she had a magnetic aura but forgot her name the next day. She told herself it was fine. It was just fun, all part of the ride. But at night, especially the quiet ones, she knew better. April fell into temptation more times than she'd admit. Not because she was reckless, but because she was lonely. Really lonely. There was one night in Costa Rica. She danced on the beach with a man who said he wrote poetry. They kissed under the moonlight, only to find out later he was actually a crypto coach. Then there was the guy in Vancouver. Tall, quiet, deep eyes. They talked for hours, shared a bed. She thought it meant something. He left a note that said, "Good vibes only, no number." After a while, these stories weren't funny anymore. They were just exhausting. After 2 years of pretending, April did something she hadn't done in a long time. She gave up. Not in a dramatic way. No announcement. No grand finale. She just flew home. Moved back into her childhood room, the one with the glow-in-the-dark stars still stuck to the ceiling. Unpacked her suitcase and tried to remember who she was before all the searching. It was strange. To be still. To stop running. To finally admit out loud, I want love. I've always wanted love. One evening, curled up on the couch, April spilled it all to her sister, Beth. Over lukewarm pad thai and cheap red wine, she told her everything. How she'd been searching for someone who felt like home. How she never wanted to seem desperate. So she masked it with independence. But deep down, she was longing. Beth didn't say much, just listened. Then smiled. You know, I might know someone. Jack, Beth's best friend's brother. Just moved back home too. Had also done the whole van life thing. Driving around the country, chasing something he couldn't name. He'd built out his van. Slept under stars, told people he was living the dream. But truthfully, he was just as lonely as April. They met at a quiet coffee shop. No sparks, no drama, just two people who felt strangely seen. They talked about long drives, about missed connections, about how sometimes you have to go everywhere just to realize what you wanted was always close. Their second date was dinner at April's mom's house. Third date, a walk through their old neighborhood. By the fourth, they weren't counting anymore. There wasn't a big moment. No fireworks. just a slow unfolding, like petals opening in sunlight. April thought love would be an explosion. Turns out, it was more like an exhale. She had spent years looking, searching, wandering, all for a man who had been just around the corner.